What's up, everybody? Robin Phillips here, and it is the dog days of summer, man. It is hot here in Charleston. High humidity, mid-90s. So today I'm going to be talking about which beaches you should be going to in Charleston to beat the heat and why I love each one. And at the very end, I'm going to give you a little bonus on where my favorite bathing suit and beach bags are. So stick around. So I'm going to start with my favorite beach to take our dog to. So we have a Keeshond who is absolutely adorable. His name is Kobe, and when he goes to the beach, we take him to the Isle of Palms beach. First of all, because he doesn't have to have a dog license like he does on Sullivan's, and they have plenty of off-leash hours in the morning and in the evening, and even more in the winter time. We also love Isle of Palms Beach because the parking is super easy. You can park along the street. They also have several parking lots, one at one end, one at the other end. And if you go all the way down to the very, very end, more like 43rd Street, it gets really, really quiet at the beach. So there's places where you can go where there are tons of people and places where you can go that are super quiet. And I can't say enough good things about the food. One of my favorite restaurants in all of Charleston, bar none, is the Acme Lowcountry Kitchen. Now, when I first moved here, I was not a big fan of grits until I had these grits. So you can have grits with a side of grits. You can have fried grits. You can have grits on the side, and they have fantastic Bloody Marys. Definitely not to be missed. There is also the Refuge. The Refuge is right when you come into Isle of Palms, and it's upscale, super friendly, and their deviled eggs are mwah, love them. Long Island Cafe is kind of right next to the Refuge and is really the best spot for seafood. I love everything they have on the menu, and it's super laid back. They have fantastic desserts. So small, quiet, quaint, but delicious. And for super delicious tacos, Poppy's Taqueria is a little bit new to Isle of Palms, but it is fantastic, delicious. They have a rooftop deck, which I absolutely love. It's not on the water, but if you do want to be on the water, go to Coconut Joe's. They have a deck at the very top, lots of tables, umbrellas, they have live music, and you have a beautiful view of the ocean. And if you like all of those delicious sugary cocktails, they have some fantastic ones. And yes, you can even get them with an umbrella. And we cannot move on to our next beach until I mention the Windjammer. So live music on the beach, literally standing in sand, right? Listening to some fantastic bands. The Windjammer runs all year round because we have fantastic weather here in Charleston. But look them up online so that you can hit some of their summer concerts. It is an absolute blast. So another of my favorite beaches is Sullivan's Island Beach. Now, a completely different vibe than Isle of Palms. Sullivan's Island does not have a lot of homes that can be rented on a short-term basis. So it is much less touristy than some of the other beaches here in Charleston. So it's quiet, it's quaint. Parking on the street in most streets is not even allowed. So if you're looking for something that is going to be this real super laid back, Southern style day at the beach, Sullivan's is exactly where you need to go. And there are just a couple of restaurants that I absolutely adore on Sullivan's, and I think the number one choice is a fairly new restaurant called the Longboard. And if you love seafood, and I mean every single kind of seafood, you have got to go to the Longboard, but make reservations because it is so super popular. Walk-in is really hard. So they have tuna, they have salmon, they have smoked fish, they have shrimp, they have all kinds of oysters, and they'll tell you exactly where the oysters came from. They'll tell you whether they're super sweet, salty, big, small. You can get them Rockefeller, you can get them raw, you can get shooters, you can get, they have an oyster happy hour, which is fantastic. They have seafood towers, and the Longboard is a really long board that you can get a ton of seafood on. So super, super fun to go with friends to share and enjoy kind of the beach restaurant together. And then there is Poe's Tavern. So Poe's is really named after Edgar Allan Poe, and they have dishes that are Poe inspired, and it's a super fun time. And it's kind of like bar food with great burgers and salads. And the really fun thing about Poe's is you can get a burger with beef, chicken, or a veggie burger. They have a great kids menu. They have outdoor seating, and the drinks are delicious, just super fun and laid back. Don't miss it. And then I should quickly mention that there is a home team on Sullivan's, and home team is fantastic barbecue. Now, yes, it's a chain. However, it's like a Charleston chain, okay? So they do it really, really well. And home team has their signature drink called Game Changer, and it is a bit like painkiller. That's exactly what it's like. And I will tell you that about one of these will put you under the table. So drink with caution. So another one of my favorite beaches is Folly Beach. So I call this the party beach because Folly always has something going on. And if you have ever been to a beach in Florida or potentially some parts of Key West, Folly Beach may look a little bit more familiar. So there are lots of gift shops and surf shops and smaller restaurants, kind of scattered all over Folly Beach. And the beach there is some of the best surfing in Charleston. So if you like to surf, you need to go to Folly Beach as well. So the restaurant that I drive to Folly specifically for is the Lost Dog Cafe, and they're open for both breakfast and lunch. And one of my favorite things about this restaurant is the food's delicious. You can get half portions of different breakfast items, so you can kind of mix and match what you want for breakfast. The staff literally wears pajamas to do their waiting and waitressing. They have delicious mimosas, indoor and outdoor seating, and just the theme of the restaurant is so freaking cool. You're gonna love it. And if you're looking for really, really healthful food, you have got to go to the Wooden Spoon Deli. They have antibiotic-free meats and cheeses. They have organic products. And listen, when you are eating all day long, fried food, heavy food, drinking alcohol, I'm telling you, this place is like a cleanse. It is amazing. The food is delicious. So definitely check that one out. And maybe a little known fact, but one of my favorite restaurants on Folly, which is Rita's Seaside Grill, is actually owned by the Hall family. Now, if you love steaks like I do, then you have been to Hall's Chop House downtown. And Bill Hall started all of this. You can meet Billy, his son, downtown at Hall's right now. And they also own Rita's Seaside Grill. So swing by there for some authentic beach food that is absolutely delicious, and kind of get a taste of what it's like to be a part of this amazing family and the food impact that they've made here in Charleston. And lastly, if you want to eat right on the water, swing by Pier 101. They have great food, but most importantly, you are literally right on the water. And the last time we were there, we sat and just had some beautiful cocktails and some really, really great shrimp and watched the waves come in. So Folly Beach is definitely one of my favorite beaches here in Charleston. And no beach trip is complete without the right look. So I wanted to share something with you and kind of ask a favor as well. So this is one of my favorite beach bags. It has this amazing handle. It carries so much weight, you would be shocked, right? And it comes in a ton of different colors, but I bought it in the Bahamas and I cannot find it here. I found it online for around $135. And if anyone knows where to get it here in Charleston, let me know. Okay, so my favorite place to shop for bathing suits, bags, literally pajamas, beach cover-ups, anything, is at the Charleston Place. Now, Charleston Place is a 5-star hotel, downtown Charleston, And inside, they have a shop called Everything But Water. Now, Everything But Water is in malls all over the United States, so you all may have actually shopped there. But in the Charleston place, they have inventory that is fantastic. So I get everything there. And I have actually worn some of my beach cover-ups as dresses, as cover-ups to outfits. So, and people are always like, oh, I love that. It's so unique. Where did you get it? And I'm like, anyway, so I also want to share with you a really, really cool beach bag I got there. One of my faves. So check it out. It's so cool. So one of the things I love about this is, first of all, it's great colors and it goes with literally almost any suit I have. And you see how cool this is? So these are the way that you close the bag. One there and one there, and then check it out. Like, how adorable is that? I get compliments on this every time I bring it with me anywhere, but I love taking it to the beach because that's the purpose. It's supposed to be a beach bag. But anyway, I totally love it. So listen guys, I know this video has gone really long and it's not normally this long for me, but I appreciate you sticking around because this is a great way to beat the heat here in Charleston by being able to go to the beach. We are so blessed to live in this beautiful town. And if you are an agent looking for a no commission split partnership, you know where to find me. Reach out. I would love to have you as part of our beautiful EXP organization. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.